This is a power bank. This is a portable power bank, and most people carry these with them in order to charge their phone or small devices like earpods when they don't have access to a plug or power is not available. They can also use it in emergency situations when the power goes out at home and you want to charge rechargeable lights, make sure your cell phone stays operable, things like this. So think of this as a much larger power bank, which that's all it is, but it's capable of charging and operating much larger devices like fans and refrigerators, things like this. And you can use these in emergency situations when the power goes out as well. Now, ideally, this can be used really for a couple different purposes. It can be used for an interim power supply. So let's say you own a home and you have a generator. It could be mostly the portable generators, not so much the whole house generators. But I've got a generator and it'd probably take me a half hour to get it out and set it up. The power goes out, maybe I don't want to use that generator, it's nighttime, so I need something in the interim in order to power things that I want to do. It could be lights, it could be fans when it's hot during the summer and hurricane season, things like this. That's what this can do for me. And if power was going to be out for days, I might want to consider getting out my portable generator and utilizing that. I can still keep this charged through my generator or any other source of electricity as a backup, but these things are extremely portable. So let's say I don't have a house and I've got a condominium or an apartment, and so therefore I don't have a portable generator, and maybe my building doesn't have a generator. Again, this would be a perfect fit for somebody like that because you can get hours and hours, days even, of juice out of these. For example, I can recharge my phone over 100 times on this device here. I can run my refrigerator for up to about 7 hours directly from this device. Now this is what's called a UPS, an uninterrupted power supply. It takes 0.01 of a second for the power to go out and to switch over to this. So if I've got this plugged into an outlet and the power is working at the house, the power goes out, any device I have plugged into this, like a computer, it would only take 0.01 of a second in order to change over. That's called an uninterrupted power supply. This particular one's made by a company called ICECO, and ICECO is a reputable company that is in the refrigeration space. They make a lot of refrigerators, portable refrigerators for Outlanders and off-road type things. So it's made very rugged. It's made to be shock proof. It's also got a fire retardant housing on it. And the battery itself is a lithium iron phosphate battery, which is one of the advanced newer type lithium batteries. And it can charge faster, and it's also flame resistant, fire retardant in terms of safety. And it's a few generations beyond just a lithium battery. So to call this just a lithium battery would be incorrect. This is a lithium iron phosphate battery. This UPS can also run things like medical devices, for example, CPAP machines and nebulizers, small medical devices like that. It's got many different ports on it. I'm going to go over the ports with you and show you the range of functions that this thing can operate in. Let's take a look. You charge this with just a regular AC cable, but it also has the ability to charge through solar panels, and it comes with the PV cable here that can plug into it, and you can use solar panels. Now, you can buy solar panels from ICECO, and you can use any other type of solar panel that would take this type of an adapter. This is the PV input port, so this would be a charging port for this device. And this is a standard plug for solar panels, and you would put your solar panel plugged in right there, and this would charge this unit. These are hard plastic covers, dust covers that go over here. These are rubber covers. Then we have two AC ports, and this is a maximum of 1200 watts that you can get out of these, but it's got the pure Cinewave filter in it, so it's filtering the electricity to give you smooth, clean electricity into your electronic devices so it won't damage them. Here you've got USB ports. So you've got two USB-C ports, which are 100 watts each, and then you have two USB-A ports, which are 18 watts each. Then you have a 12 volt car socket port, and you also have two DC ports up here. Now when this is operating, it will tell you how much wattage is coming into the unit when you're charging it, either by solar or AC or DC power. And then this tells you the output, what is the draw in watts on the battery itself. And then you've got a meter here that tells you what the charge level is of the entire unit. It's got two fans to cool the unit, so you've got vents at this end and the back side. And then on the rear of the unit, you've got a breaker here. And then you've got the AC charging port right there. Then we've got a light that has a maximum of 600 lumens, and you control that from the front. There's the low setting, there's the high setting, there's the SOS setting, just a flashing setting, and then off. And this light alone will run over 300 hours off this power station. This is very bright. If you use this inside your house and you had an open house floor plan, it would light up most of your main area very easily. Last but not least, this thing has a wireless charging pad on top, so when you put your phone or other device that can do wireless charging on top, it automatically engages, and that's just eliminates the use of another USB port for charging phones or electronic devices. It does weigh about 32 pounds, which is heavier nowadays than it used to be for me, but 32 pounds is still fairly light. It's just over the size of a car battery. It stores very easily. When a hurricane or a storm hits, power outages are inevitable. And if you don't have the ability or don't have the infrastructure to support or maintain a gas-powered generator, just don't have access to one, something like this could be really, really helpful. If you have a source to charge it with, either by solar or a charging station that's set up by the city, then you can really go days and days and days utilizing just this. It'll give you all the light you need. It'll keep all your devices that you use to communicate with operational. It can cool you off by using fans. You can listen to what's going on through the radio, keep those charged, and you have plenty of light for the evening, and you can run small medical devices. So things like this that are really primary during a power outage is something that this is built for, and this is going to be handy for us to use as an interim power supply if I don't want to break out my gas generator. I hope you found this video interesting and informative, and I'll see you in the next video.